What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me on this video. I'm Andrew with Goodwaterpickers. This is my first content of the new year. Q4 was super busy, which is always great for reselling. I'm extremely thankful for all the business that I received in my small store. It's definitely a helpful thing. It's something we look forward to every year, but it does take a lot of work, just a lot of hours, especially in Q4, before work, after work, breaks, making sure everything gets to the post office. And my topic for this video, I'm going to talk about Whatnot a little bit, and I've talked about Whatnot in previous videos. I had a period of time through this year where when I was trying to find a place to source, and a couple people that I follow on YouTube were, follow on YouTube, and a couple that I've seen other places on TV had, I saw that they had some Whatnot channels and were, kind of getting into that. So I got to where I was watching Whatnot. I'll go ahead and say I don't sell on Whatnot. It's not a top priority at the moment. I do kind of like it, but I still just don't have the setup for that. I found a couple categories called storage units, thrift stores. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a few of the people that I got these items from, and I felt like I got some really good deals. Right before the end of the year, I also, something really exciting happened on Whatnot. I basically won a freebie, but it wasn't just any freebie, but it was also the first time that I won something free. I'm going to go to these segments and let you watch those, and then I'll jump back in at the end, and I'll talk about the not just any freebie that I was able to win on Whatnot, and I'll come back in shortly and I'll share that with you. Let's check out some of these things that I got last week thrifting on Whatnot. First thing here, I got a vintage New York Jets beanie hat. It's a nice knitted cotton Reebok. So that's taking you back a couple of generations. They've, depending on the team, I've used a couple of different services since then. It's reversible, dark green on the inside, white on the outside. I feel like the Jets are going to get some attention this year. It's also cold, so I think their fans probably need a beanie. I don't know if it was my best purchase. I got in one of those situations where the lady was like, I've got some hats. Anyone interested in hats? So I was, yeah. And they weren't really all that great, and I asked her to run that one, not knowing what the price was going to be. So I bought it for a little more than I thought, hoping I would continue to find things in her store, but I didn't. So overpaid a little bit on this after shipping. I think it was $5 and probably about $4 in shipping. But because it's vintage, I think I can still turn a little bit of a profit on that one. And then this box, I'm going to open this up. This person had a pretty cool store. They had low starts on everything. Picked up a couple items. Man, that's some intense bubble wrap there. That will be repurposed beautifully. Add this to my dwindling collection of supplies. First pickup here is this guy, my Fisher-Price cassette player. It is missing the back. Not a huge deal. He did say that it works, so I have to see if I have some C batteries, or I'll grab some and test it out. And this sells either way, for about 40 bucks. I'm in it for $1 plus shipping. But I did manage to get a couple more wins when I got these next couple of orders here. I was on free shipping. So after that, he went into a stack of records, was doing mystery lots, and I was having trouble winning them, and I knew that he was winding down. So I guess I got lucky here. I was the first one to bid, and I think the other people just let me have it. I don't know the condition of these, but this is first time you're seeing it with me. So I've got ZZ Top, Fandango, Brewer and Shipley, Welcome to the Riddle Bridge, James Gang, Thirds. Had a $2 price tag on it, so I hope that was from the 80s as well. Quincy Jones, this is music from Roots. So I guess a Roots soundtrack, Saga of an American Family. Could be good. Another James Gang, Miami. Golden Earring by Switch. I feel like that has some potential. Another $1.50 price tag, so I'll pray about it. But Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick. Okay. And Bobby Womack, Facts of Life. I honestly never sold a record. I don't list a ton of them, but I do have some nice ones. Robin Tower, Live. And Humble Pie, Smokin'. Alright. So that's that mystery box. Let me get over here, swap this out, and we'll look at the next one. This package right here. This is actually from Ivy, off of the TV show Storage Wars. Has a pretty cool whatnot feed. I didn't get a whole lot, but I think what I did get will be really neat. So here's the first thing I got here. It is a, if it works, it's a cigarette lighter handgun. Yeah, it's hard to tell if that actually works, but it's still pretty cool. Looks like it's possibly bronze. Looks awfully good. Is there such thing as fake bronze? I don't know. And then one last thing here. I got a coin. It's a Great Britain new penny from 1975. So kind of a small one. I couldn't win as much as I wanted to in that particular auction. And this one was sourced. If you're a reseller or a thrifter that watches YouTube, this came from the auction feed for American Arbitrage in the reselling world. So first win here was, these are some vintage baby clothes. This is a Paris, Las Vegas, I guess from the casino, but like a baby hoodie from the Paris, Las Vegas casino. And then Here's a Oshkosh, a baby bagosh, new with tags. Shirt here from the baby bagosh bugs. That's super cute. Got this for the wife. She likes the baby clothes, so she's behind me here. And then the next shirt, ready for 4th of July, is just a liquid blue American flag tie-dye, also a baby shirt. And then lastly here, a Nike onesie or one piece with the basketball logo. Of course, you can't use the word onesie on eBay, but you can say one piece. And now for the men's clothing here. A couple artists here, Mark Willis, Music City merchandise. It's kind of interesting. 1999. And then Pigeons Playing Ping Pong, 2019 winter and spring tour. That's obviously not vintage, but it's a concert tour shirt. Still pretty cool. I guess the lot wasn't completely vintage, but they definitely were era vintage with it. Here is a Beatles shirt. So the Beatles, Let It Ride. Looks single stitched, but it's not. That's from 2020, so it's like a vintage mock or a fake vintage. And then get this one opened up here. Alright. The Devil Wears Prada. It's pretty cool. That's possibly vintage, a youth medium, but still a neat shirt. Has a real vintage feel to it though. It is definitely old. And then last but not least, the reason why I bid probably a little too high on this box, and this is supposed to be vintage and I hope that it is the Tupac 3-face white tee. It's not appear to have any stains or any crazy stuff, but it's got the print on the back of medium, so I don't know. I'm trying to find a date. I don't see a date, so I would say possibly is really vintage. But anyway, that's all for that box. This is my last two pieces from my Whatnot thrifting. This one's taped up pretty good. My table's wobbly, so I hope this big one here doesn't fall on me. I guess these were all shipped together, but in multiple packages. That's not something I've actually had to do yet, so I'm not sure how they do it, but it's pretty cool. Alright. right. This should have 2 items in it. I hope it does. This is a pretty cool auction. It's called the Picker Nose. It's actually on their feed this afternoon. Oop, lost my camera. Got some more stuff. So the first thing here is a stack of sports cards. Apparently I won more than one lot of sports cards, I guess. I don't know if I won them on separate days, but I only knew about this card, which was, says add stuff, but the Ayo Dosunmu, it's a rookie autograph card, which I won for $5. No one really seemed to want it. I'm casting a shadow over my feed here, so let me move my big butt out of the way. So that was really cool. And then they threw in this cowboy lot here. Got Ezekiel Elliott with the optic blue numbered to 299, and then a Michael Parsons, the hollow blue prism numbered to 173. Maybe they were all in one. Maybe I won 2. I don't really know. But it says they add stuff, so hopefully maybe they added those in, or I might have won them at a different time. That's cool. And then this other piece here, it's a certificate of authenticity. The comic book here is Cyberforce #1 with autographs. 2 autographs, I assume the illustrator and the artist, with certificate of authenticity, Mark Silvestri and Mike Heisler. It's a pretty cool piece there. I think I got that for 10 or 15 bucks. Now this last one here in the tube was my huge hit of last week. I believe the winning bid for this was, I think I was at 40 bucks. It's actually really nicely packaged. It's a game used bat. It's a game used cracked bat, but most of them are when you get the official game used. But Andreas Galarraga, I believe, from Texas Rangers. It's a genuine R205 powerized Louisville Slugger 125. Still has the pine tar on the bat, but still a nice piece. I have to look. I had these retailed at about 200 bucks, but I don't know if I put in that it was cracked, and I'm not sure if that matters. But nonetheless, still well over $100 for a $40 pickup. I hope that you enjoyed those segments. They're definitely not as popular as my yard sale videos, just kind of watching me unbox stuff. But I think it was a good demonstration of about 1 week of sourcing on Whatnot, and some of the cool items I was able to get. At the end of this year, there were a couple of Whatnot shows that I wanted to tune into. I don't call out other people on my YouTube channel very much. I may tag them below, I may not. I'm really trying to grow my store organically. I'm a fan of the Commonwealth Picker, and he had one of many, but one of his charity shows that he promoted in November was on the books, and me and my wife wanted to watch the show, and we tuned in and we tried to get freebies. And then at the end of the show, he flipped everyone over to his, I think it's his Uncle Steve Picker, and he promoted that, which is really cool. That's one thing that's cool about Whatnot, is you can, when you're done with your auction, especially if you're a larger seller, you can promote others. You can promote the smaller guy or someone that you're trying to help build up. So it's called a raid. He just raided his Uncle Steve Picker, and all of us just dropped straight into his auction. But the way that auction was promoted was that he was going to do a giveaway, and one of his giveaways was going to be one of the Commonwealth Pickers Enema Man plush. That's something that my wife and I have tried to purchase. We've tried to bid on these on eBay before. We've tried to do some of the bids on Whatnot for them. We basically never win, and I had reached a point where if I couldn't win one, I was actually going to buy one for my wife, but for both of us. We both do this, but I was gonna, they had them for sale in the store, and I was just gonna break down and buy one as a Christmas gift. Well, on Uncle Steve Picker's show, and he ran the freebie, and lo and behold, it pops up my name. And some people win free stuff and they go, I was just kind of in shock. I think my text in it was like, oh my God, I won something. But that's really how I felt. I'm looking at it, and if you're not used to reading your own name, then sometimes you see it, but you don't know what it is. Well, that's kind of how that was. Like, I read it out loud, and then I was like, oh, that's me. So big shout out to the Commonwealth Picker. I'm honestly not, I'm not asking for anyone to share me, but shout out to Uncle Steve Picker, and good luck on your Whatnot shows. I just want to say thank you I'm about a month late on this, but thank you very much for the free Enema Man, and I felt like this got my store moving through December. This is definitely a motivational support for us, so thank you both very much. And for my viewers that are watching this video, thank you for a great 2023. I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers, but I did gain. I moved from about 25 to about 250, which is just fantastic. And 2024, I think, is going to be a better year for me to create content and be in a situation where I can produce more and entertain you all on the level that I want. So thank you all for a wonderful 2023, and just look forward to this new year. This is Andrew with Good Water Pickers, signing out.